Today's subject is why many sportsmen's lifespan is less than normal people. There are so many recommendations. You have to exercise, muscle exercise, or just another kind of exercise, core exercise. So many of them. I don't remember, but when I was young, and his name is Fred Labo. He is founder of New York Marathon. Unfortunately, while he, doing a marathon exercise or whatever it is, he passed away at the age of 62. Then, many, people thought about at the time, and wow, marathon is good, but, he died early, when he, got the, found out, cause of death, he got the, brain cancer. But this kind of example a lot. And all the data shows also many, heavy exercise sportsmen died earlier than normal people. Then, heavy exercise may be not good for our lifespan. Now, Western medicine said that, our body consists of carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, and mineral, and some people, add, water in there. I think that's a better idea is adding water in there, because our body consists of, 75%, depending on the person, water inside. So adding water may be a good idea. But when you look at the carbohydrate and the protein, fat, vitamin, mineral, there is all just substances only. But there is no energy movement in there. But contrary to Western medicine, acupuncture theory is qi, blood, and body fluid, and essence. And qi is energy moving, and blood is blood. We know that blood. Body fluid means that is tears or saliva, or sometimes some kind of liquid in the nose, and the sweat. Those belong to body fluid. So now, when you do exercise, then that something has to move, and this movement is maybe this qi is new explanation into Western medicine. Maybe this is action in there. So when you begin exercise, then it's okay in the beginning, but when you do exercise a longer period continuously, then we feel the sweating, perspiring, okay? Then when you do continue to exercise further, then, sweating like, rain there. Now, in here, let's talk about a body fluid here. When we do not have tears, then our eye become very dry. Then we are not able to see well, because sometimes we want to plug out eyes. Then if you don't have saliva, then what happens? It's difficult to speak and talk. And when you have there's no runny nose, then then it become very dry. Then it's difficult breathing. So all this body fluid means it is essentially necessary for our body, including sweating. And according to acupuncture theory, okay, in the body fluid there is sweat, and this belongs to heart, and saliva belongs to spleen, and then runny nose that is belong to lung, and the tear, okay, belong to liver. So this sweating belong to heart. Heart is king of the all the organs too. So when you sweating much, meaning that our heart working excessively. So somebody suggests, okay, after exercise you sweating a lot, you have to drink a lot of water. Now, most important concept: sweating, water, not equal. Totally different function. Sweating is not water. Contain lots of water, but it cannot be equal. So when you I used to watch TV, the baseball. Then all the people outside, and they spit on the floor and chewing gum and spitting. But so when you spit it saliva for all the time, then what? This become dry. Same reason when you do heavy exercise and then you use up this sweating more than normal, then it is going to be harmful for your body. Now, when I mentioned that our body belong to consists of chi, blood, okay, and the body fluid, okay. Now, if you lose red blood, then what happen? We are gonna die, right away. So same thing, the body fluid, you're not gonna die right away, but making shorten your life. So when you're sweating, what that means is that you are sweating, so your body movement with chi and blood is working properly. That's good. However, if you are perspiring too much, it is shorten your lifespan. It is not desirable. So how long we have to exercise? My advice is, when you do exercise, when you feel sweating a little bit, that's it. That's the time you have to stop. Not more than 5 to 10 minutes sweating, that's it. But some people go to gym and do exercise continuously, sweating all over. And oh yeah, you may have some muscle, and then however, you may die earlier. So whenever you do exercise, when you feel sweating comes out, that's the time you have to stop. Sometimes, somebody advises, first 20 minutes is, 20 minutes is, let's say, just for normal purpose, but, after 20 minutes, you are going to lose your weight, all kind of, theory. However, okay, diet is good, looking slim is good. However, if you die earlier, what is it good for? So we have to consider that just working exercise is excessively. We have to think about it. It's not good for your body because you may die earlier. And just to give you a tip, and somebody go to a sauna, and then when they perspire a lot, then oh, I feel good, my body is refreshing. And if you do just once, maybe okay, but when you go to a lot and then you do that, then when you become 60, 70, you are going to have lots of wrinkles when you become older. Why you have to do excessive wrinkle? Then you have to spend a lot of money for Botox and all kind of surgery. So when you do exercise, just when you feel you sweating, stop on there to make longer life for you. Thank you so much for your watching.